Good evening, you guys. So I am finally sitting down, and this isn't really a YouTube question that I got asked a lot. It's mostly on Instagram, how I utilize 3 planners, how I'm able to switch back and forth between these, how I don't lose things, basically how this works. So I do plan on going through each individual planner and just kind of giving you, I don't know, a rundown of how I use it, why I use it, and yeah. Let's just dive in. So I've always been a planner girl. I've always had a paper planner, whether I was in high school many, many moons ago, or now, just like as a mom. But it wasn't until, gosh, almost 9 years ago that I dove into this whole planner community. And then I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many planners out there that I had no idea. And well, if you look at my Instagram, you can see I've had quite the journey. I've used Giglio planners for 8-ish years now at this point, 7-8 years, and I've owned several of them. Traveler's notebooks, again, I've owned several of them. I've used bound books. I've used so many different planners, and I feel like I finally found what works for me to kind of like, if I get bored with something, I need something to fall into. And what I found myself doing back in the day is that I would just sell my planners, and then I wouldn't have something in this size. Then I would have to buy it, and then I'd set it up. And by the time I got it, I would be moved on to something else. And it just was like a vicious cycle. So in order to not have that vicious cycle anymore, I have 3 separate sizes that I feel comfortable keeping and rotating as I see fit. Sometimes I crave something small, super portable, fits in most of my handbags, even my tiny handbags. Then I crave something that has more sections where I have things more organized and can kind of flip and know exactly where I'm going. And then this is actually new as of this year, which I have a couple of videos on it. It is my Commit 30 planner, which is a bound book, but it's a dated book and it's vertical. A little bit different from what I used to use, which was like the B6 Stalogy. So to jump into the planners, I'm going to let you know what I do. Basically, if I'm using this one, I'll take pictures, embellishment, things from this one and move it into this one. And if I'm no longer using this one and I move into this one, I will move pictures and embellishments from planner to planner. And that's kind of the fun part about setting up a planner, is moving the things from planner to planner. So I am not using all of these at the same time. I am using one of them at a time. I do not always back plan and update each of these planners so that they mimic each other, especially like dailies and things like that. I just kind of go with the flow. And I find that as long as my monthly calendar is filled out and linked to my phone, I'm good to go. I can literally move into any planner I want. So as I flip through these planners, you are going to notice like some things are missing from this one. It's because I'm currently using this one. And same with this one. You're going to notice that like, oh, okay, there's pictures and embellishments missing from this, business cards, etc., because I'm using this one. So like I was saying, whatever planner I'm using, I will move little bits and pieces from planner to, make it more lived in and whatnot. So in my traveler's notebook, this is a Passport Midori from Amazon. I have it in a couple of colors. I do have a monthly section, weekly section, a little daily jotter kind of notepad to use as dailies, and then a monthly notebook to keep more permanent notes. Now, by permanent notes, they are some that I have written in this one, and they are, I think my tripod's falling. I kind of have the same notes written in both, maybe not into such great detail because I know that I can reference this planner, but if it's something I feel like I need to have with me, I guess, all the time, I will make sure that I kind of, all right, this tripod's stuck. Whoop, and we busted off. All right. Okay, the tripod is temporarily fixed. So, wherever I left off. So notes, I don't always move them all over because I can obviously just reference the other planner. So I do just keep these on a shelf in my closet, and whatever one I'm using is the one that goes with me. So currently, I brought this with me this morning, but I am using my Giglio right now. So in here, I did take out a couple of things because I moved them into my other planner, but I do have a monthly, which this is a Passport TN insert that I cropped down to fit inside a cropped down traveler's notebook. Yes, it was redundant. It was a lot of work. Don't suggest it, but it was worth it because it's super cute and I really like it. Oh, I want that. So yeah, and in here I still have like stickers and embellishments and stuff, or pictures and embellishments, but I just removed some stuff because I'm not currently using this right now. And this is just the undated weekly, which is great because I can just pick this up and start using it again whenever I feel like it. I have more pictures, the craft folder. And then, like I said, this is what I was using for dailies. I would just scribble things down in this notepad. And then permanent notes that I want to keep track of. So yeah, that's that. That is currently my traveler's notebook, which, like I said, I am not using at this moment. So now we're going to move on to my Commit 30 planner. This is the standard size Commit 30 planner. I'm not going over measurements. You can go to their website and find that. Also, hand stitched leather tee. I do believe they're on a break right now, but just keep checking back on their website. This is the light tobacco cover with the chunky strap. I did not get a back pocket or anything. I've shown this planner before. And then this is just little jingles that I made off of a different little notebook that I found at a bookstore. So I'm not currently using this right this second as my planner. However, this one I am keeping up with. So I will take things that I've written in this one or my traveler's notebook, and I will merge them into this weekly. So the reason I'm doing that is I really want a full flip through kind of memory keeping, pictures, day-to-day type stuff in this to flip through at the end of the year and kind of look back and reference. Do I really need to do that? No, but I don't know, something about a completely filled in bound book that's dated. And I think this is a fabulous planner. I will definitely be getting another one for next year. But yeah, so I used to have something here, but again, it's in my Giuglio right now. Same with here. And then these I was using to document like school stuff. But again, I have that mimicked in my Giuglio as well. And then these are just my kind of weekly spreads. And like I said, I do keep up with it because I love looking back at it. My kiddos needed me. So, okay. So anyway, these are my weekly spreads. And yeah. You know what I mean? Anyway, you can commit to something for 30 days, yada, yada. My monthly for March. I've shown all this stuff before too. And I just memory keep and I'll write things down. So this month I have not committed to anything. I do have my monthly calendar filled in. This is this current week. Again, it's just pictures. I need to put pictures from today. And then I do have future planning stuff in here. And in the back is where I would typically have my business cards here, but again, they're in my Giuglio. I have some notebook paper in case I want this for daily, like scribbling things. And then I have these little grateful things. These are from a notepad from like TJ Maxx. And then these little stickers. I do love them. My daughter made those for me. So yeah, that is that. So I do, like I said, I keep up with this just because I want to be able to kind of flip back. And plus, I could pick this up at any given second and use this as my actual planner, which who knows? Maybe tomorrow I will feel compelled to use this one. We shall see. So right now I'm just moving things around. Right now I am in my Giuglio. I did just switch this back to 25mm rings. And the reason I did that is because I took out my daily section and I'm just using a little jotter notebook, which you will see in just a second. I did use my guillotine paper cutter and trimmed this down. Trimmed it down so that it would fit in my planner. It was just a little bit wider, too wide for this planner, and now it fits perfectly. So this is the piece of paper where I will scribble crap down. I can just rip the pages out, don't need to keep it. Grocery shopping list, daily to-dos, like vacuuming, dishes, all that kind of stuff. I love to jot that down. Is it necessary? No, but something about crossing a list off just does it for me. I just love doing that. I have my business cards back here. So just for the video's sake, I'm just going to take that stuff out. And then I have just a bill that I need to take care of. I'm going to stick that in there. I'm going to move my pens. But yeah, so I'm going to try and flip through this a little bit. I have not covered anything, so I don't think I have anything like so pressing that I'm worried that I need to cover it. I do have a checkbook register. However, I do have the SM Plans checkbook register in here, which I like this because it's portable and I can move it from planner to planner, but something I don't know, I'm feeling like using those inserts today. This is just another one of those little dinosaurs, and he just goes planner to planner. I just have some Band-Aids and some stamps in this zipper pocket. This is that recipe that usually I tuck into the front of my traveler's notebook. It's my grandma's fudge. And then just a couple of little other miscellaneous school things back there. Just a little note from my son. Some of my dividers are still the same, you guys. I'm pretty basic when it comes to decorations and stuff. I mean, if you look back at my old videos, woo, I don't know what I had going on, but you know what? We evolve, we change. It was a wild ride. So I do have a couple little packing things for when we go camping. I have my like cleaning section. I don't know. There's just miscellaneous stuff in here. And then I have a few extra sheets to write any notes I want to. This I had more decorated. I had more stuff in it, but I just threw some stuff in there this time. This is my dashboard for like my inbox and stuff. And I just kind of rip sticky notes off as I complete them. My first section is my calendar section. And let's see. So I have that little SM Plans calendar. And then my monthly is Peanuts Planner Co. My tabs are from Planner Monkey Co. And this is just the freebie that you can get right on her Facebook group. This last month. This is this month. I feel like I have this picture in here twice. I don't know. Anyway, that's this month. And then it goes on and on. And I have the whole month in here, the whole year in here. And then I just have pictures. And then this is my finance section. So I do have my receipts clipped off. I scan all my receipts into an app called Fetch. I've been using it for just over 2 years now. And I've accumulated thousands of dollars in gift cards. You can give your referral. You can scan your own receipts. But referrals, you definitely get bonus points. So the person who refers you gets bonus points. Then you get bonus points. And I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. I was very skeptical, but not anymore. I just load my Amazon. So this is the checkbook register I was talking about. Also for Fetch, I'll have my stuff linked below. And if you guys have questions about it, let me know. So I have a pet expense insert that I just put in here, and then vet appointment, etc. Because I feel like that's kind of like finance section. My finance section is kind of boring. It's just a little bill tracker just so I can like mark things off as it comes out. Checkbook register, the pet thing, and then some scratch notebook paper to like, I don't know, scribble anything down that I need to. No, I guess it's different. So it's not the same one. So another Foxy dashboard, and I just have multiple pictures. And then I have my weekly calendar. These are SM plans, undated. So again, pick it up and use it anytime I feel like it. So I have quite a few in here. I think that's through the end of the year. And then my back section is health. So I have 4 tabs for my kids. And then I have a whole entire section for myself. And I do typically write down things throughout the day. Like if I wasn't feeling well, what was bothering me. Same with my kids. If something seems to have been bothering them, I will write it down just so I have kind of a reference to look at. And then just more pictures, Foxy dashboard, and then business cards, a couple other little miscellaneous things. And then in the back pocket, I just have like a couple like notes. But yeah, so this is what I'm currently using. My gold Giglio is so broken in, and like, I don't know, I can't explain it. This leather just feels amazing. But yeah, so then I'm just going to slide this little jotter notepad back there, this little bill that I need to take care of. And then that does close. Again, I switched to 25mm rings. And I love this planner. I love these planners. They're all great. So I do have a hand stitch leather tee planner coming for passport size. So again, that's not to say that I'm not going to just like hop around and switch. And it just kind of works for me. Like I said, my monthlies are all synced up. So if you guys have any questions, obviously let me know. I'm using the Sarasa, and I'm using my little Tombow marker. And I could very well switch my planner at any given minute, but that is how essentially I just bounce between these ones. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Okay, bye.